Good morning, Truth Seekers. It's about 5 a.m. on New Year's Day. Happy New Year's and Merry Christmas. For those of you who missed the what? Yeah, sorry about that. Light over there's got two bulbs in it. One of them just blew on its own. Anyway, reason for the video. Remember that decoy that I set up in my room? Well, I'm going to have to cancel that experiment. Because some people can't hold their liquor. So, I live in a small college town out there, and people have their New Year's parties, I understand. I know drinking is part of it, I don't, but whatever. Well, guess what? Someone was walking home drunk last night. They saw my mannequin in the window and thought, it's a burglar! No, it isn't. What kind of burglar would wear a bright white mask and stand perfectly still in the window for 5 minutes? Probably a very dumb burglar, but that's besides the point. What I'm trying to say is, the police were called, they went into the building, they found it was just a mannequin, a false alarm, they got PO'd, and instead of the person who called the false alarm, I'm the one in trouble. They made me take it down, I can't put it back up, so experiment canceled. On another note, I'd like to talk for a minute about the Mystic. Now, for those of you who don't know, The Mystic is a new blog that's being run on Zeke Stram's account after he came back after the events of Seeking Truth. I was just rereading everything last night while I was working on compilation Seeking Truth, and I noticed a few things that kind of make me a little uneasy, so I wanted to go ahead and get them out there, get your thoughts on it. Following Zeke's trip to the warehouse and Fisk's status report, Zeke posted a few messages, don't trust Fisk, run, 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 you can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread man, whatever. Well, and then they slowly grew more comprehensible from referring to Everyman Hybrid when he asked who was Norman Jaden and congratulating them on the rescue of Danzel. However, since he started The Mystic, his personality has gone through a pretty big shift. So there's two possibilities here that I can see. One, whatever happened in the warehouse changed his personality greatly during the months he was missing. He probably might have gone through some kind of hollow state following it, which was what those messages were, and he's slowly getting back to his sanity. The other possibility is, you might not be the real Zeke Stram, Zeke Stram. Hear me out on this. The last thing Zeke said to us before he left was that he was going to take a camera and record his encounter at the warehouse. Since his return on The Mystic, Zeke has made 4 blog posts, and in none of them has he clarified the events of that night. He hasn't said what happened to the tape. He hasn't said what really went down. He hasn't said if he encountered the Slender Man or just Albert Cognan. He hasn't explained the man who was shot by his shotgun trap in his door. He says don't trust Fisk. I think he might be Fisk. Here's another little thing to think about. Fisk posted that his men had hacked the blog and gotten the password. You really think they wouldn't have changed the password so that Zeke couldn't get back in? If Fisk was really trying to cover things up, he would have made sure that Zeke couldn't get back onto that blog to get his story out to the readers. I think the hollow posts on Seeking Truth were part of some kind of distraction, and then when he started posting on The Mystic, the Zeke Stram account was actually Fisk. He's luring us into something, and I don't know what, but he's using Zeke Stram to do it. As for the real Zeke Stram, I don't know what happened to him. No one really does. For all I know, this might be the real Zeke Stram. I don't know, send me a message, convince me otherwise. And if you are Zeke Stram, then what really went down that night? Please tell us. That's all I really have to say today, Truth Seekers. I mean, I can't put my finger on it, but I've got a bad feeling about that. So, let me know what you think. Maybe there's something I'm missing. Until then, I'll just keep working on my compilations. I go back to school on January 9th. You can expect more Marble Hornets, Everyman Hybrid, and Tribe 12 starting around then.